Database administrator, a person who has such central control over the database is called a database administrator. Who will create the database and who has such central control over this database is called as a database administrator. Database administrator may be a single person or group of persons. Database administrator is a single person or group of persons responsible for implementing the database within an organization. DBA is only the guardian of the organization but not the owner of the organization. DBA administrates the 3 levels of database and defines the conceptual level of database. So here DBA database uses the 3 levels: physical level, logical level and external level. It defines only the conceptual level of the database, DBA. Next one, the functions of a database administrator: schema definition, storage structure and access method definition, schema and physical organization modification, granting authorization for data access, routine maintenance. We will see one by one. First one is schema definition. Database administrator creates the database schema by executing the data definition language commands. Schema includes what it includes. Schema means it just defines what is the table and what is the table name and what are the attributes used for the table. For example, student table you have created. If you want to know the schema, so here what are the attributes used? For example, student roll number, student name, student age, student marks, and what data type mentioned for each and every attribute. For example, roll number, integer data type, name, varchar, age, integer, next marks, integer, and so on. So here what data type used, number of attributes used, and integrity constraint. What do you mean by integrity constraints? Means constraint is nothing but a condition. For example, age should not be greater than or is equal to 20. Means student age should not be greater than or is greater than 20. If you are mentioning age is greater than 20 means it doesn't take like that. Next, main responsibility of database administrator is to make organization's data available to end users as per their requirements. Mainly, database administrator provides the data as per the user's requirements. Database administrator is responsible for the design, implementation, maintenance, repair of an organization database. So database administrator only responsible for designing, implementation, maintenance, repair, everything will be responsible of the database administrator only. Next one, database administrator next function is nothing but a here storage structure and access method definition. Huge amount storage structure means here huge amount of data will be stored in the database. So here that huge amount of data will be stored in the secondary memory. This huge amount of data is stores in the secondary memory. To store this data, which data structure is using, that all will be taken care by the database administrator only. And what type of access storage techniques will be used, all that will be taken care by the database administrator only. Database administrator decides which access strategy and technology should be accessing the data. And database administrator also takes backup of the data on a backup storage device, so that if data can be lost, then it can be again recovered and compiled. If any backup required, each and every database should be maintained backup. So that backup storage, all that will be taken care by the database administrator only. And providing security mechanism to prevent unauthorized access, accidental handling of data that can cause security threats for the database, providing a security and providing some authorization techniques. All that will be taken care by the database administrator only. And database administrator also needs to check enough disk spaces available or not. All that will be taken care by the database administrator only. Please subscribe, like and